And in this race, the Swedish ace, Rolf Nilsson in the Porsche. And right from the beginning, it is Nilsson that goes through. He passes Bolnaset on the front row. Coming up into third position is Lundgren. Keith Ripp coming up well in fourth place as they go round paddock. But it is Nilsson leading, Bolnaset second. Lundgren in third position, lap one down to the S's. Nilsson there in the lead as he comes out of the right-hander. Bolnaset behind him, then Lundgren. So it's Porsche, Escort, Porsche, and then the Fiesta of Keith Ripp, the British champion. Into Druids, slide it round the long right-hander, then immediately flick left through Langley's Gap onto the Ridgeway, the bumpy rough shale, and there, the second of those two cars, British champion Keith Ripp in the 2-litre Ford Fiesta, chasing the Escort of Bolnaset, followed by the Fiesta of ex-British champion Trevor Hopkins. End of lap one, Nilsson, Bolnaset second, then Ripp and Hopkins, Lundgren through, Marcel the Frenchman, and the last through, number 82, Graham Hathaway, the British champion in the Ford Escort, and not looking at all happy. Lap two, Rolf Nilsson away on his own, driving beautifully smoothly over the slippery surface here, just slides the tail round, flicks it right, and it's very close for second place. Bolnaset and Ripp are absolutely together. Escort and Fiesta. Punch down the power, up Druids, round the right-hander, and it's Ripp in second place, Hopkins in fifth position. Bolnaset sandwiched between them. And there goes the leader through Langley's Gap. And Trevor Hopkins passes Bolnaset up into third position. So it is now Porsche leading, Fiesta second, Fiesta third, and Ford Escort in fourth position. There's the leader, Nilsson, across the bumpy shale of the Ridgeway. Ripp second, Hopkins third, Bolnaset fourth. Round Hoppy's drop, named after Trevor Hopkins, the man who built this circuit and is currently in fourth position in his Fiesta as the leader goes into the chicane for another time. And it's still Nilsson driving a tactical race. There's Ripp in second position, Hopkins in third position now, Bolnaset down to fourth place, and Hathaway is coming up through the field. He is in fifth position as the leader goes into the right-hander, paddock again, drops down the shale very fast, slams on the brake, goes down through the gears, left-right, through the S's on exactly the same line, and now look how close Keith Ripp is to him. Keith Ripp is going to take him. Keith Ripp in the 2-litre Fiesta goes past Rolf Nilsson's 3.2-litre Porsche, an incredible bit of driving. Well done, Keith Ripp. That's the British champion from 1982 and 1981. And it looks to me as though Ripp is going to win this race. He hasn't had the best of luck all this season, but what a marvellous time to come good. And here's Rolf Nilsson with the power of the Porsche, now going to be able to catch the 2-litre Fiesta. This is the first really important drive that Keith Ripp's had in this car, and my goodness, he's making the most of it. Nilsson there in second position, Hopkins behind them in third position. Chicane, Ripp leads, flicks it through, full power on, nearly loses it. Nilsson closing up a bit in second position. Hopkins very close to him in third place. Now, this is the crucial part, down to the S's, and Hopkins is getting closer to Nilsson all the time, and Keith Ripp is pulling away from the Swede. There's Ripp leading, and my goodness, Nilsson has hit Hopkins a real clout. He's hit the left front of the Fiesta. He's accelerated away. It's still Nilsson in second place there, but what's happened to Trevor Hopkins? Look at that! He's got a wheel off. Left front wheel, Trevor Hopkins right off, and there goes Bolnaset through into third position. Barry Hathaway has moved up into fourth place. Barry Hathaway, that is, Graham Hathaway's brother. And so now, on to the finish and a win goes Keith Ripp in 4 minutes, 38.3 seconds, ahead of Nilsson and Bolnaset, and what a terrific victory. Another heat. They're getting them away fast. And it's the Quattro, the Turbo VW, Porsches and the Stratos. And Franz Wurz, the European champion, punches his way through from row 3. Look at him go. Now Alamaki is leading. And off goes Benzer. Andy Benzer spins out. And down to the S's. They go, and in the lead now is Matti Alamaki, chased by Franz Wurz. And now Wurz, using the four-wheel drive and the turbocharged power of his Audi Quattro, accelerates away up to Druids, passes Alamaki, takes the lead. And it looks now as though it's all over bar the shouty, because Franz Wurz is the European champion. He really knows how to use the power of this car. Alamaki is second. And the incredible Lars Nystrom there in the VW Beetle, chased by Trevor Reeves, the British driver in the Mini. And Nystrom has 300 horsepower in that turbocharged VW. Wurz leads. Alamaki second. Nystrom and Reeves absolutely together. And Tony Drummond through there, number 8 in the Ford Escort. Well, here is a champion at work. Franz Wurz. E means champion of Europe for 1982. Back into racing after 2 years' absence. Twice a previous European champion. And he's now well away. He can afford to ease off if he really wants to. It's not a question of who wins, but who is going to be in second position. And there is a change, because Lars Nystrom in the VW turbocharged Beetle has punched ahead of Matti Alamaki from Finland in the Porsche. It's Trevor Reeves still. There he is in the Mini in the 4th position. Tony Drummond is still in 5th place. But meantime, the leader, Franz Wurz, in the Audi Quattro, the same type of car in which Hannu Mikkola has just won the RAC rally, is on his last lap, and he's now leading by over 10 seconds. Taking a leisurely tour through the S's. In comes 330 horsepower, and see what an effect it has. Wurz slides on the surface, round Druids, into Langley's gap, and it's not a question of whether he wins, but how much he wins by from Lars Nystrom as he crosses the line. There goes the checkered flag. And Wurz has very clearly won by 14 seconds from Nystrom, with Alamaki in 3rd place and Trevor Reeves in 4th position.